You won't believe which celebrities are throwing their support behind Trump in the 2024 election. From Hollywood icons to music legends, this list is going to shock you. Stay tuned as we count down the 35 celebrities who are openly backing Trump for the upcoming presidential race. Number 35, Dean Cain.
But Superman doesn't flap his arms when he flies. No, I did. I literally just arrived. So I just flew all night.
You won't believe what Dean Cain just said about President Biden. Dean Cain, the beloved actor from Lois and Clark, has become quite the political commentator. He is an unwavering supporter of the Second Amendment and a vocal fan of Donald Trump. In a revealing May 2020 interview with Laura Trump, Cain declared, "I have full and complete faith in the president." But that's not all. Recently, Cain made headlines by openly criticizing President Biden over his pledge to restore Roe v. Wade. The Supreme Court's decision to strike down this long-standing abortion law nearly 2 years ago sparked widespread debate. Cain didn't hold back, calling Biden an idiot in a fiery online post. His comments have only intensified his reputation as a staunch advocate for conservative values. Stay tuned as we uncover more surprising celebrity endorsements for Trump in 2024. Number 34, Kid Rock.
Fast on a rough road, riding high through the mountains, climb.
You won't believe how deep Kid Rock's support for Trump goes. The rapper turned country music star has been a vocal supporter of Donald Trump since 2016. Their unlikely friendship has made headlines, with the duo frequently seen together at UFC fights and golfing at Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort. In fact, their bond is so strong that Trump kicked off Kid Rock's 2022 Bad Reputation Tour with a personalized video message, calling the musician one of the greatest entertainers of our time. Kid Rock, whose real name is Robert James Ritchie, first backed Trump in the 2016 general election. He didn't stop at vocal support. He expanded his merchandise line to include pro-Trump items, showcasing his dedication to the former president. Over the years, their friendship has flourished, with multiple public appearances together. In 2022, at the start of his tour, Kid Rock made a bold move by airing Trump's message, where Trump praised the 52-year-old as, quote, one of the greatest entertainments of our time, end quote. This endorsement solidified Kid Rock's position as a staunch Trump supporter in the entertainment industry. Up next, let's see which actor has made Twitter his battleground for Trump. Number 33, James Woods.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, shit. Hey, sit down. God damn it. Down.
You won't believe what James Woods just tweeted about Trump. Let's face it, the actor tweeted in May. Donald Trump is a rough individual. He is vain, insensitive, and raw, but he loves America more than any president in my lifetime. He is the last firewall between us and this cesspool called Washington. I'll take him any day over these bums. Hashtag Trump 2020. Although he originally backed Carly Fiorina in the 2016 Republican presidential primaries, James Woods has since become a loyal devotee of Trump. On Twitter in 2017, Woods called Trump, quote, a man who is willing to work for free to make his beloved country a better place. The 76-year-old maintained his allegiance throughout Trump's presidency, too. In 2019, Woods described the entrepreneur as the voice of the American people, slamming news outlets that criticized the business mogul. After special counsel Robert Mueller's final report was unable to confirm Russian interference in Trump's 2016 presidential campaign, Woods took to Twitter to celebrate. If you're trying to kill the king, you better not miss hashtag hang 'em all, he wrote in February 2020, leading to a short-term Twitter ban. When Woods' account was reinstated, Trump welcomed the Videodrome star back to the site. Thank you, Mr. President, Woods said. You and America are winning so much right now. I just couldn't miss out on all the fun. After Trump claimed the 2020 general election was rigged, the independent analyst site Just Security released a report naming the top purveyors of voter fraud misinformation. Analyzing 49 million tweets, researchers ranked Woods' Twitter account as the #1 spreader of election fraud claims on the site in late 2020. Number 32, Randy Quaid.
Quaid, still wearing his jail jumpsuit after finally being released.
Anybody know there's a prison movie shoot?
Wait until you hear what Randy Quaid said about Trump. He says Trump is a genius. The National Lampoon alum and brother of fellow Trump supporter Dennis Quaid voted for the former president in both the 2016 and 2020 elections. The 73-year-old actor also championed Trump's claims of election fraud, asking his ex-followers in 2021, "I just don't see Americans rolling over for this election fraud. Do you?" Trump retweeted the message, thanking Quaid for working hard to clean up the stench of the 2020 election hoax. In August, the Golden Globe winner reiterated his love for the billionaire on social media, writing, "I don't like politics. I like Trump." Number 31, Isaiah Washington.
Between kept Michael Jai White from hurting Steven Seagal. So, Steven Gall, you're welcome.
Isaiah Washington's political shift will leave you stunned. The former Grey's Anatomy star announced in late 2019 that he no longer counts himself as a Democrat. He now supports President Trump and appeared in a July 2020 promotional interview with Lord Trump. Number 30, Jason Aldean.
Your finger through the tear in my t-shirt. You're stirring up dirty in the back of my mind.
Country star Jason Aldean's latest interview will surprise you. Trump definitely seems to be popular among the country music set. Country star Aldean appeared to endorse Trump in an interview with the LA Times in late 2023. He told the publication that he had spent time with Trump and didn't have anything negative to say about him. "I like Trump, hung out with him a couple times. He's been very cool to me. I have nothing but good things to say about this guy." Another celeb spotted golfing with Trump, country singer Jason Aldean apparently has, quote, "nothing but good things to say about the former president." In a recent interview with the Los Angeles Times, the 46-year-old said, "It wouldn't hurt my feelings if Trump landed the 2024 Republican nomination." The sentiment appears to be mutual, with a business mogul playing Aldean's controversial track, "Try That in a Small Town," at a rally in Erie, Pennsylvania in July. Number 29, Kevin Sorbo.
Minneapolis, beautiful lake, Lake Minnetonka, my little town called Mound. We were home to Tonka toys. There's a trivia question, Lake Minnetonka, Tonka toys.
You won't believe what Kevin Sorbo posted about Trump. He's just always posting about Trump. During the late 1990s and early 2000s, Kevin Sorbo was best known as the titular warrior in Hercules, The Legendary Journeys, and as Captain Dylan Hunt in the sci-fi adventure Andromeda. After Andromeda ended in 2005, Sorbo's career began to slump, with a 65-year-old claiming his Christian faith and conservative political views led Hollywood to blacklist him. The Capitol Hill riots on January 6, 2021, sparked a fierce argument between Sorbo and his Hercules co-star Lucy Lawless, 55, online. Posting a photo of rioters on Twitter, Sorbo wrote, "Do these look like Trump supporters? Or leftist agitators disguised as Trump supporters? They don't look like patriots to me." In response, Lawless, who also led the spin-off Xena, Warrior Princess, commented, "No, Peanut. They are not patriots. They are your flying monkeys, homegrown terrorists, and QAnon actors." She continued, "They are the bleep that go out and do the evil bidding of people like you who like to wind them up like toys and let them do their worst." Sorbo appears to be endorsing Trump once again in 2024, posting to X in September, "Maganomics, cheaper gas, cheaper groceries, cheaper cost of living. No wonder the left doesn't like it." Number 28, Stephen Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin suddenly storms out. His attorney looked stunned when he realized Baldwin was out of there. It happened.
Stephen Baldwin's admiration for Trump is intense. The actor likes the fact that Donald Trump doesn't care what anybody thinks and is not a politician. He has gone on to retweet the president, First Lady Melania Trump, and other members of the president's inner circle. Number 27, Elizabeth Hasselbeck. You won't believe what Elizabeth Hasselbeck has said on The View. The TV personality appeared on The View in March 2020 after a 7-year hiatus and made clear her thoughts on President Donald Trump. Thumbs up. Of the coronavirus crisis, Hasselbeck said, "We're on the very front end of this right now, and I feel very comfortable and confident because of strong leadership." Number 26, Lee Greenwood.
Children and my wife, I thank my lucky stars.
Lee Greenwood's latest venture with Trump will amaze you. Lee has been a longtime Trump supporter. He was even part of that whole Trump Bible selling thing. Trump announced the partnership with country music singer Lee Greenwood, best known for his song God Bless the USA. The pair is selling a custom version of the Bible for $59.99 called the God Bless the USA Bible, which was previously announced in 2021 by Greenwood, but then fell to the wayside after hitting snafus with publishing. All Americans need a Bible in their home, and I have many. It's my favorite book, Trump said in a video posted on social media. It's a lot of people's favorite book, too. We have to bring Christianity back into our lives and into what will be again a great nation, Trump said. Our founding fathers did a tremendous thing when they built America on Judeo-Christian values. Now that foundation is under attack, perhaps as never before. Number 25, Stacey Dash. You won't believe what Stacey Dash said about Trump. The co-star of the 1995 hit film Clueless has described herself as among, quote, women for Trump. Number 24, Robert Davi.
And now the end is near.
Robert Davi's outspoken political views will surprise you. He's another one who exclusively posts about his political views. In a September 2019 interview with Laura Ingraham, the Goonies supporting actor has said that some people in Hollywood will not hire him because of his political beliefs. The key grips, sound guys, 95% are for Trump, he said. They come to me and say, "Thank you for speaking up for us." Number 23, Jesse James. You won't believe how Jesse James has praised Trump. Mr. Trump has earned the admiration of James, who took to Instagram to formally endorse him. He is respectful to the little guy, James said. James has since gone on to occasionally retweet him. Number 22, Michael Rapaport.
I had a show in Michigan, in the suburbs of Michigan, canceled because the comedy show.
Michael Rapaport's political turnaround is shocking. It wasn't so long ago that Michael Rapaport was mocking The Apprentice star over his legal issues, but the former Trump hater appears to have changed his tune. During a November episode of his I Am Rapaport podcast, the 53-year-old actor said he would vote for Trump if Biden didn't get the Israel-Hamas situation under control. If it comes to pig bleep Donald Trump and smoking Joe Biden, I'm sorry, voting for pig bleep Donald Trump is on the table, the True Romance star said. I'll still call him slob bleep Donald Trump, pig bleep Donald Trump, and all, but we need to get this whole effing bleep situation under control. Number 21, Christy Swanson.
Well, I like meeting the fans. You know, it's a lot of fun. Everybody's really nice.
Christy Swanson's support for Trump is unwavering. She's a big fan. The original Buffy the Vampire Slayer traveled to the White House in March to meet with the president, calling the event an honor. She also regularly retweets messages from Trump and his family. Best known for starring as the titular character in the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie, Christy Swanson starred in several hit movies in the 1980s and 1990s, including Big Daddy and Higher Learning. Her career took a downturn in the 2000s, but in recent years, Swanson re-emerged as a fully fledged Trump supporter. Swanson's response to film enthusiasts calling for Trump's cameo to be removed from the Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, hit headlines in 2021. The 53-year-old said if Trump's scene was removed from the 1992 Christmas movie, then she wanted her appearances removed from 1980s classics Pretty in Pink and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. If cancel culture is really going to have Donald J. Trump removed from the John Hughes movie Home Alone, then in support of my president, I'd like to have myself officially removed from the John Hughes' films Pretty in Pink and Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the actress wrote on Twitter. However, movie buffs pointed out that Swanson's parts in both films were minor. Her role in Pretty in Pink was a non-speaking character, while her turn in Ferris Bueller's Day Off only had a one-liner. Number 20, Don King.
Needs Donald Trump. We need Donald Trump, especially black people. Because you got to understand, my black...
Don King's past will shock you. Boxing promoter Don King killed 2 men in separate incidents. King killed the first man in self-defense when the man was trying to break into his gambling operation, and King was convicted of second-degree murder for the second incident, in which he stomped to death an employee who owed him $600. Number 19, Willie Robertson.
Called her and got advice. Isn't that awesome when I'm calling and I was thinking about all...
Willie Robertson's praise for Trump is surprising. Mr. Trump is a real leader, the Duck Dynasty star has said. He represents success and strength, 2 attributes our country needs. In November 2019, Robertson appeared alongside his father, Phil, at a Louisiana Trump rally. Number 18, Sexy Red.
My name's Stacey Red, you know what to do. And I see you looking, babe, I'm trying to live with you. Tattoos on his body.
Sexy Red's comments about Trump are causing a stir. Sexy Red came under fire in October after praising Trump during an appearance on Theo Von's The Past Weekend podcast. The rapper, who recently announced her pregnancy after spending the summer touring with Drake, said, quote, "We need people like him." When asked if she thought more black people would vote for Trump in 2024, Red, whose real name is Janae Nira Weary, said, "I like Trump. Yeah, they support him in the hood. At first, I don't think people was effing with him. They thought he was a racist, saying little bleep and, against women," she continued. "But once he started getting black people out of jail and giving people their free money, oh baby, we love Trump. We need him back in office." Her comments divided people online, with the 25-year-old accused of leaking her sex tapes a few days later to distract from the controversy. Number 17, Caitlyn Jenner.
Do you ever have doubt that you did the right thing?
Never. Never had a doubt.
Caitlyn Jenner's thoughts on Trump are eye-opening. Former Olympian Caitlyn Jenner has been outspoken about her conservative beliefs for years, and even though she's toyed with the idea of running for office herself, she's been open about her support of Trump going forward into the 2024 election. While speaking with Sky News in April 2023, Caitlyn stated, "I would like to see him. What we need right now in the White House is we need kind of like an alpha male that can get in there, knows what he's doing, and Donald Trump knows what he's doing. He's already been there. He knows how to fix things, and he's got a great track record." Number 16, Lil Wayne.
I say he's so sweet.
Lil Wayne's meeting with Trump will surprise you. In late October 2020, days before Trump's ultimate election defeat, rapper Lil Wayne wrote on X, formerly Twitter, that he approved of the White House's Platinum Plan for Black Americans after a meeting with the then president. Just had a great meeting with the @Real Donald Trump at POTUS. Besides what he's done so far with criminal reform, the Platinum Plan is going to give the community real ownership, Lil Wayne's post read. He listened to what we had to say today and assured he will win and can get it done. Number 15, Roseanne Barr.
And they said, "Oh, it's a wonderful spring thing," and it was like 90 below or something.
Roseanne almost exclusively tweets about politics nowadays and is an outspoken Trump supporter. Comedian and TV host Barr has been unwavering in her support of Trump. In 2023, while on Real American Voice, a right-wing streaming channel, Barr said she lost control of myself when meeting Trump, who she called Mother Bear. She added that she told him, "We know that you're the only one with balls." Known for her boundary-busting stand-up shows and beloved family sitcom Roseanne these days, Roseanne Barr is more associated with the MAGA community. The comedian backed Trump in 2016, telling The Hollywood Reporter, "We would be so lucky if Trump won." When Roseanne was briefly revived in 2018, her character was a proud Trump supporter. And after she was fired from the show for her racist tweet about former Obama aide Valerie Jarrett, some theorized her adoration for the then president factored into ABC's decision. In 2023, her devotion to Trump has not wavered. During a recent appearance on right-wing streaming channel Real America's Voice, the 71-year-old described a meeting with the reality star. "I lost control of myself," she told host Gina Loudon. The pair shared a hug before Barr told Trump, "We know that you're the only one with balls." Number 14, Terrence K. Williams.
Laughing. Life is all about laughing. They say you live by what you die by.
Terrence K. Williams' support for Trump is enthusiastic. Comedian Terrence K. Williams is definitely supporting Trump in 2024. Not only did he attend the campaign launch for former President Trump, but he referred to it as the greatest announcement of the year. On November the 15th, 2022, Williams tweeted, "He has my complete and total endorsement. He has done so much for America. He has done so much for the black community. He will always have my support. We love you, Trump. Make America great again. Trump 2024. Number 13, Kelsey Grammar.
6-7 years ago, we actually started this whole reboot process. We were going to go to a different city. We didn't know which one it was. Yeah.
Kelsey Grammar's political stance is unwavering. Last year, the BBC asked him if he was still a Trump supporter, and he said, "I am, and I'll let that be the end of it." In December, Paramount representatives cut short an interview that Grammar was giving to the BBC after the conversation turned to his support of Trump. Grammar himself reportedly appeared happy to speak about his political choices, despite his rep's intervention. The Frasier star has endorsed Trump since 2016. In 2018, he supported Trump's decision to withdraw from the G20 climate agreement, claiming at the time that climate change was not a serious issue, per Newsweek. Kelsey Grammar is synonymous with Frasier Crane, the witty, pompous psychiatrist in the 1980s sitcom Cheers and its spin-off Frasier. The latter was rebooted in October by Paramount Plus, but Grammar's support of Trump appears to be causing publicity issues. In an interview with the BBC Radio 4 in December, journalist Justin Webb asked the 68-year-old actor if he was still a Trump supporter. While Grammar was happy to discuss his admiration for the former president, whom he's endorsed since 2016, Webb said the Paramount Plus PR team cut his questions short. In 2018, the staunch Republican described the then-president as a brat, but said he didn't have a problem with Trump's policies. Later that year, Grammar backed Trump's decision to withdraw from the G20 climate agreement, in which 20 of the world's largest economies work together to fight global warming. The actor voted for Trump again in 2020 and told Webb that he intends to vote for the businessman again in the 2024 general election. Number 12, Antonio Sabato Jr.
You know, my agents left, and my manager left, jobs that I had lined up. I've been acting for 30 years, and all of a
Antonio Sabato Jr.'s praise for Trump is extraordinary. Earlier this year, he called Trump the best leader of all time. The former model and Melrose Place actor threw his weight behind Trump at the 2016 Republican National Convention in Cleveland. He has since complained of losing job opportunities because of his political beliefs. Sabato, who now lives in Florida, told Variety in March 2020 that he supports a second Trump term. "The country is doing fantastic," he said. "I think he'll be elected by 100 million votes." Number 11, Mary Hart.
The one and only Mary Hart, hello.
Wait a minute, didn't I see you on the last day I was here? Okay. You waited?
Mary Hart's involvement with Trump will surprise you. The former Entertainment Tonight host emceed Mr. Trump's much ballyhooed July 4th event at Mount Rushmore in South Dakota. Mary Hart is an American television personality. She was the host of the syndicated gossip and entertainment roundup television program, Entertainment Tonight. She was Miss South Dakota in 1972. Number 10, Taran Manning.
There's this one gentleman that I like unicorns, okay? I've liked them for a long time.
Taran Manning's admiration for Trump is heartfelt. Famous for starring as Tiffany in Pennsatucky Doggett in Netflix prison drama Orange is the New Black, Taran Manning has recently called Trump her hero. Taking to Instagram in August, the 45-year-old shared a video montage of The Entrepreneur, soundtracked with Frank Sinatra's My Way. "I am sick of holding my truth," she wrote alongside the clip. "I love you, Donnie. In all your mistakes and the tool you're my hero. The most unracist man on this planet. The lies they speak about you hurt." The actress claimed that everything was good when Trump was the leader of the free world. Number 9, Scott Baio.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
Scott Baio's online battles will shock you. You can often find Scott fighting with random people on X over his conservative beliefs. The Happy Days and Arrested Development alum is an outspoken fan of the GOP candidate. He supported Mr. Trump in 2016 and gave a primetime speech at that year's Republican National Convention. Baio has since appeared in an interview on the official website of the 2020 campaign. The former teen idol made a name for himself starring in the 1980s sitcoms Happy Days and Charles in Charge. Now the 63-year-old mainly hits headlines for endorsing Trump. Scott Baio spoke at the 2016 Republican Convention and featured in a promotional video for Trump's 2020 campaign. After the politician lost the 2020 general election, Baio retweeted a post from Trump's campaign claiming, quote, "It's not over. To be continued," he wrote. "Liberals cheat and don't even care how the old white man won. Republicans still have the Senate, the Supreme Court, and know the truth. Peace." Number 8, Phil Robertson.
Tells you instantaneously that he's a man on the move. So I look out my window on a perfect day.
Phil Robertson's support statement about Trump is intriguing. Duck Dynasty patriarch Phil Robertson has come forward in his 2022 book, Uncancelled, with a somewhat supportive statement on former President Trump. He writes, "You won't find me invading the U.S. Capitol when my candidate loses an election. No, my only goal is to destroy bad ideas that stand opposed to the knowledge of God with the gospel of truth. As far as Trump's policies go, he's pro-life, pro-gun, pro-God. I shared Jesus with him multiple times, and he listened." Number 7, Dennis Quaid.
And what a privilege to carry.
Dennis Quaid's comments about Trump will surprise you. Dennis told Piers Morgan, "He, Trump, just makes sense." He went on, "People might have called him an asshole, but he's my asshole." Hollywood royalty Dennis Quaid doesn't normally talk politics, but in 2020 he applauded Trump's approach to the COVID-19 pandemic. Although he has claimed he is an independent, he said Trump's travel ban was a great idea. Per The Hill, the Reagan star said, "I voted both ways throughout my life, swinging like a pendulum toward what the country needed at the time." Number 6, Ted Nugent.
Individuality? The pursuit of individual happiness?
Ted Nugent's devotion to Trump will shock you. Throughout his career, guitarist Ted Nugent has been a vocal conservative and conspiracy theorist, recently causing controversy with his anti-trans views and devotion to the Second Amendment. The rock star is also a longtime supporter of Trump. In a 2020 interview with London Real TV, Nugent said that Trump was sent here by God to drain the toxic swamp. The swamp is infested with lifetime politicians who are liars and thieves, he said. "We said F you. I like this Donald Trump S kicker. Let's put him in charge." In March, Trump claimed he was going to be arrested on social media. In response, Nugent urged fellow Trump supporters to remain peaceful. "Put on your truck light. Put on your porch light. Carry a lantern. We need to stand strong," he told fans of his YouTube commentary show, The Nightly Nuge. "If they want to arrest President Trump, we need to not protest. We need not to put on rallies. But Antifa, Black Lives Matter, and these imported Chinese nationalists and Somali nationalists who are coming across our open border, as orchestrated by the Biden Satan gang, we're ready to do battle." Earlier this year, Nugent performed at a campaign rally for the former president in Waco, Texas. However, the 74-year-old's on-stage remarks, which included calling Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky a homosexual, led to his show in Birmingham, Alabama, being canceled in May. Number 5. Rick Harrison.
Pretty good. I was actually in the movie, but then, the first edit, it was really, really long, so I ended up being out of it.
Rick Harrison's endorsement of Trump is intriguing. Harrison, known for the reality show Pawn Stars, supported Mr. Trump and appeared with son Donald Trump Jr. ahead of the 2016 presidential elections. In February 2020, Harrison appeared at the Conservative Political Action Conference, where he criticized the insanity of Bernie Sanders. In an interview at the event, he added, "Trump is going to go down in history as one of our greatest presidents." Number 4. Jim Caviezel. Jim Caviezel's comparison of Trump to biblical figures is surprising. The Sound of Freedom actor said, "President Trump is going to save children, the likes of which you have never seen." Best known for starring as Jesus in Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Christ and 2023's surprise summer hit Sound of Freedom, Jim Caviezel's conservative views have yet to put a damper on his career. During an appearance on Steve Bannon's The War Room in May, the 55-year-old compared Trump to the biblical figure King David. He believes the real estate magnate has been selected by God, describing him as pretty great. Donald Trump, "People talk about how private he is about his faith," he told Bannon. "He's getting it done for our Lord and Savior." Number 3. Ye.
Possible backlash, and it took me a year and a half to have the confidence.
Ye's friendship with Trump is unexpected. It may seem like an odd pairing, but Ye, who legally changed his name from Kanye West in 2021, and Trump had a brief friendship in 2022. The pair bonded over a series of phone conversations around the time Ye was canceled due to his anti-Semitic remarks. In November 2022, Trump dined with a rapper and white nationalist Nick Fuentes at his Mar-a-Lago resort. Describing the meeting at Mar-a-Lago in a Twitter video, the 46-year-old said he planned to run for office in 2024 with Trump as his vice president. However, the politician responded by screaming at him, telling Ye that he would lose. At the time of the get-together, Trump claimed to not know Fuentes' history. Still, the meal led to a barrage of criticism and fractured his budding friendship with Ye. In an interview shortly after the gathering, the hip-hop star called Trump a liar. Appearing on Tim Pool's Timcast podcast, Ye said he'd continue to support the former president, despite Trump being known for lying, although the Grammy winner didn't specify what the businessman was lying about. Number 2, Don King.
Video, home cassettes, closed circuit, pay-per-view, worldwide, all those type of things, and then 100 million.
Don King's endorsement of Trump is passionate. Earlier this year, he endorsed Trump, saying, "We must re-elect him to save ourselves." Veteran boxing promoter Don King told UK newspaper The Daily Telegraph, in an interview published earlier in May, that he's very much in Trump's corner. King, who has been personally invited by Trump to visit his Mar-a-Lago property in Florida on a number of occasions over the years, said that he most admired the one-time real estate mogul's ability to bounce back amid financial straits. "I like Trump," King told the publication. "He revolutionized bankruptcy. Remarkable man. Other people shoot themselves and jump off a bridge, not Trump. He has resilience and tenacity and a never-say-die attitude. He never surrenders. I love the man and hope he wins. The press kick him in the ass, but he's exposing the corrupt and rigged system." King also came out in support of former President George W. Bush during his time in the White House. Number 1, John Voit.
And I saw all of this carnage, and that communism and the communist hordes that...
John Voigt's support of Trump is unwavering. John Voit has been posting monologues in front of American flags supporting Donald Trump for years now. In his latest one, he says, President Trump will set up the plate of justice and overrule the barbaric animals destroying our country, the USA. Angelina Jolie's father, an Oscar Award-winning actor, Voit, endorsed Trump in 2016 and 2020. OK magazine reported in February that Voit has compared Trump to biblical figures, saying he promised hospitality and fought battles. Voit later referenced Jesus' teachings, believe that the man that can help this nation, the one man that was ridiculed, destroyed as Jesus, Trump, can come back and save the American dream for all, and make America great with the dignity, with the power of who he is. However, it isn't clear what Voit means by claiming Trump was destroyed like the Christian Son of God. There you have it, folks. These are the 35 celebrities who are voting for Trump in 2024. What do you think of this list? Were you surprised by any of the names? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.